3, 2, 1.
Hello, welcome back. Get to Jonah's Boxing Blog, part 5 with me and the great Gary Simkiss.
Hello.
And we're just now going to go to some of the podcasts. He wants to tell us some of the amazing stories of travelling the world and meeting some fantastic people. Take it away, guys.
Yeah, so I remember going to LA. First time I went to LA, and Petty picked us up on the airport, and he got this big white Cadillac car, and he took me the keys. I was like, I don't believe it. He said, because obviously, you know, Freddie's got Parkinson's, his neck was hurting. He says, "Oh, you drive us back." I was like I'm driving the wrong side of the road before ever. So big white Lincoln. But sure enough, unbelievable. So we went back to his apartment and just spent some great days with Freddie. And he used to give us a car. We used to travel around Santa Monica, everywhere. Just travel around, you know, where drive. Look, unbelievable place. And the kind of person how Freddie was. I was with my girlfriend then, but she's my wife now. And he even says to me, because he was in a little apartment now. I mean, obviously he's multi-millionaire. He's got a big house next to his gym in Hollywood, and so he even says to us, he says, "You can have my bed." I was like, I couldn't believe it. He slept on the couch. He slept on the couch. And me and my wife, we had the double bed. I mean, but that's the kind of person Freddie was. He was so honestly, so down to earth. He'd tell all the stories he'd tell us, and in the apartment, because he had a gym with Gary. What did I say? What was his name? I can't think his name. He had a gym with. I can't think his name. He boxed. This lad boxed as well. Can't think of his name. But yeah, all the stuff came from. All the stuff came from the gym, the curtains and the seats and everything else. So I remember this one night we just all sitting and he says, "Come on, let's go out, let's get out," because Penny he'd never like to eat by himself. He'd like to go eat out, and we used to go to like some lovely restaurants and everything else. So he took us this restaurant called Indochine. Now Indochine, there was all like unbelievable, all dressed in black and like. So we walked in with our trainers on, our jeans on, our sweat tops and that. And who's in there? It was Madonna and Gary Oldman was in there. I was like, gee, I don't believe this. Look at it. And they're all looking at us. They're all looking at us, thinking, you know, like, you know, what they. And Freddie went, no, he says, they're not looking at you because they'll think, they're all, because you're all somebody. Who are you? I mean. It was great. You know, because he was training a fella named Lucas. Lucas was he was a cocktail waiter, and he looked after us like that. But it was just great days. You know what I mean? I was so lucky to have met Freddie, and then we kept in touch, and he used to send me tickets. He used to send me tickets for the fights. I've been to Vegas over 6 times now. Big fights. I mean, I had my 30th there, my 40th there. I love Vegas like and that, but. He had some great times there, and you know he's gone from strength to strength now, hasn't he, Freddie? He's trained Manny Pacquiao, all them people like and that, and I picked up a lot of I've gained a lot of experience through Freddie, as in, you know, especially into coaching, and you know, coaching some of the fighters, and I coach people now like and that, and just to keep things simple, I work with angles, and I go stand before, but they're not in and out, all bounty. I mean, so it's good. I've been very lucky. I've been very lucky to be a part of Freddie, and he's, you know, calling me my friend and that, and Steve, obviously, and Steve Collins, and obviously I'm going to meet him tomorrow. I mean, Pascal, he's his brother. Well. I'll tell the story about how I first came involved with Steve, because 96, like I said, 95, he came over to do a bit of a recce to see what at the club. So, a year later, I get a phone call from Steve saying, you know, I was just there to aid the club, get the club up and running, glove them up, give them a drink, all these things. So, okay, no problem. So I guess then. So Steve always used to come late. He used to play mind games all the time, Steve. That's just who he was, Steve. So you get warmed up, cooled down, and sure enough, his brother Pascal, he had about 12 fights, big 6 foot, super middleweight fight he was. Tough, another tough lad. So me and him would knock lumps out of each other. Unbelievable, honestly, knock lumps out of each other. So in the first week, Steve came in and he saw me and Pascal's fighting, and he went, "Whoa!" He says, "From now on," he says, "you fight me," and that's how it all turned about. I was never there I was there to aid him, but then when they saw me spar with Pascal, his brother, he says, and I probably done more rounds than anybody, because like I say, the Yanks would say, "Oh, I've got jet lag up." They're all trying to protect their their career for themselves, kind of thing. So I was lucky there, and obviously I did the 5 fights with I did 5 fights with Steve. I did 13 total fights altogether. But I've had 2 Olympic gold medalists. I mean, Orley Addison, unbelievable. I can tell some stuff about Orley Addison. Before we went to Sydney, we won the gold medal at the Sydney Olympics. He came over, he rings me up. I did 6 rounds in sparring straight away. Absolutely, he's a man mountain. This man is absolutely. And I'll tell a story about. We had this shower, so in this where it was in the shower, you have to step through this hole to get. And sure enough, I goes into the shower, steps behind, and he comes behind me, and and all the light just went black. I was like, "Years have come behind me, unbelievable." But what a talent! And he was the one who started. If it weren't for Orley Addison, he did the lottery fund. He got British box, the amateur boxing up and running. If it weren't for him, we've been going nowhere. He took it. He took it forward, as in they got the funding for all the boxing and everything else. And then Michael Carruth, I did 3 counts with Michael Carruth. Michael Carruth in '92 won an Olympic gold medal in Barcelona. Unbelievably talented. Honestly, as a fighter, he was the kiddie. Southpaw. Honestly, and it took me weeks and weeks and weeks to work him out, because Southpaws, they're tough. I mean, imagine Olympic gold medalists.
Yeah.
I mean, you can talk about world champ, but Olympic gold medalists, so they're another level. And Michael was the talent was unbelievable. Honestly, God, he was so talented. But like I said, it took me a while to work him out. But once I worked him out about keep my right hand on, pressuring him and everything else, it wasn't too bad then. It wasn't too bad. But for the first few days, I was coming out of the gym. I was black and blue. I mean, my head was heavy as I don't believe it's like me. But I did 3 camps. I did 3 camps with Michael, and I met Ernie Fossey. Ernie Fossey used to do he's a born again Christian. Ernie Fossey. We used to go walks, and we used to spend a lot of time with Ernie. And obviously he's died now. And then obviously Glenn Catley, I did all the time with Glenn Catley, and that took me around the world. I mean, I was for his first defence. I was in Johannesburg in South Africa. Unbelievable times. I went to Sun City. Great times. I mean, being around I met Anthony Mundine. Anthony Mundine was the son of Tony Mundine, who boxed a great Carlos Monzon. So, and they're Aboriginal boxers they are. To be around them, like them company of people, but they've, to have fought Carlos Monzon, tough. Oh, there was tough days. But his son, used to call him the Luck. Yeah, Anthony Mundine. It was unbelievable. Great times. There was great times, and that was in Canada. That was in
So what's some of the countries you travel around? So you basically travelled the world.
But besides, like say Australia, I did all around. We did Vegas and we did LA and I did New York. I did Florida and then we went. I went to box up and down the countries in Europe, and we did Canada. We did South Africa. Great days, great camps. I mean, we was there sometimes 2 weeks, 4 weeks. To get accustomed in the high altitude training in South Africa. You couldn't breathe in the compound, and you were stuck in a compound because it was so, it was just after the apartheid, so
it was dangerous to leave.
It was dangerous. You couldn't. especially as a white man, you couldn't leave, and it was all in the compound, so we had to run together first thing, all run together, and yeah, there was great days. I mean, like I said, I went to Sun City, unbelievable to see Sun City. Like imagine like in the jungle, you've got like a beach in the jungle, like a beach and like a sea there. Oh, it's great, unbelievable day. But in the South African, going into the South African, into the townships, and unbelievable. And some of the gyms, they was hungry. Them lads were hungry. They was hungry. Like when I was in Wildcard you'd have all the Mexicans there and Eastern Europeans. They was hungry fighters. They had to just to live, just to survive. It was tough. There was great days. It was great days.
What would you say was the greatest country for your memories? Where was your fondest place you went?
I mean, I always thought America was a different level. It was a different level to. It was a different level to. But obviously, British fighters. I love British fighters. I just it's just the history of us. It's unbelievable. I mean, from our amateur days to our professional days, it's just some of the London fighters I worked with, unbelievable kind of great days. I mean, and don't forget all the Americans, they'd come over to him because that's where the money was at the time. It's changed now. I mean, they've all gone to the Middle East now, haven't they? But it's yeah, it was great days, absolutely great days.
There's big money in boxing now, but obviously 20 years ago,
more.
All the famous big pro boxers back then, some of them never even become millionaires, even though they won a world title. Yeah.
I mean, look at me,
multi-millionaire off one fight.
Yeah, my first fight, £250. You've got YouTubers now who can get 8 million. YouTubers, unbelievable. I'd fight the two together. Honestly, God, honestly.
We was on about this last week.
Honestly. What would you do with it? What would you do with the YouTubers? You turn me inside out, wouldn't you? You turn me inside out, mate.
I think at our age, 8 weeks, we're still doing with one of them.
Yeah, of course, mate. Great days. Let's see.
I'm Paul Brothers' age.
Yeah. Oh,
they have progress, though. You can't say they have progress. They've
done well for what?
They've
worked it, like you said.
It's all the internet from, isn't it?
They've got people.
Social network.
They've got people into boxing again, haven't they? Which is great.
We never even had camera phones when we was all grown. So imagine your first boxing, unless your mum and dad had a big camcorder with a big old cassette tape in it. Nobody actually even seen it. And then it's when you got a video then to even play it. So not all families had money in that then. And I bet there weren't many people even with cameras back then, proper cameras.
I mean, I've
Peter Churchill, wasn't he?
I've got a few. I sent you one little clip when I was fighting back in the day when I was young there, but I never knew anybody, with camcorders or anything like that. Yeah, we wasn't. We wasn't like that. Was it? That's how it wasn't brought up, wasn't it? I mean, we'd never know. Like I say, when you box abroad, like unbelievable. You know what I mean, it's great days.
Well, we're just going to take a small break one more time, and then we're just going to finish it off with a couple more of some great memories and some of the people. Well, look on the screen there, folks. We haven't got to that man yet. So give us a couple of minutes, and we'll be back with some great stories.